Okay.
Hello, this is Lisa Russick and Misty Lure with the podcast We Are All Psychic. And I'm so insanely happy today because somebody is here who is very, very, very dear to my heart. And Carol. I'm just Carol's in the mood today, listeners and watchers. So, Carol, do you still think we're all psychic?
I do.
Ponsetta, Miss St. Pons.
Yes, you do.
You see my t-shirt? You see my t-shirt?
Libra, Carol. Oh. Does it say star on the bottom? I can't see the bottom.
Libra with sauces.
Listeners and watchers, this is a video podcast, and she has got a very shiny shirt on. It is beautiful.
Okay.
If you're not watching. So, listeners and watchers, Carol is back for her astrology series, and we are doing about Leo mostly, and other things, of course. So, Ponsetta is our resident Leo for this podcast. And how are you doing today, Ponsetta?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for coming. And listeners and watchers, if you heard the first interview I ever did with Portia Pride, that is her daughter.
Yes, and I love that interview. It's one of my favorites.
It's one of the most listened to podcasts.
Yes, I love it.
And Carol has been here many times. If you are new, she has many podcasts about astrology. So check them all out and you will learn a lot. So,
you'll learn.
Where do you want to start with Leo? Where do you want to start?
Okay, we're going into Leo. Okay, Leo. And you know that sun signs are overused a lot because it's the only thing that we know without having to look up. So if you're interested in astrology, you're going to know your zodiac sign. And a lot of the signs have bad reps. So the only one that doesn't have any bad reps is the Libra. They don't. Nobody ever says anything bad about, they may be horrible, but nobody says anything bad about us.
Because they're afraid of what they'll do to them.
Yeah. No. So Leo people are really good human beings. Okay. You're ruled by the sun and you have a lot of power and you're either a very quiet Leo or a very outgoing one, but you're always seen and heard. Okay. You get your message across. And there's a lot of actors that are Leos, a lot of singers, a lot of performers, a lot of people that are in the limelight are born under the sign of Leo, more than some of the other signs. And then we'll talk more about Leos, but I do notice that Ponsetta has a Taurus moon sign. So my thing is, how does the sun sign and the moon sign work together? Because the moon rising, the planets all change that strong sun sign or make it stronger. So you have a really good balance there with Taurus because you got that earth sign that gives you more grounded, more organized, more focused. And sometimes Leos tend to go like this and do all that. But I think you have more of a focus and kind of know where you're going. And also, I think you're a quieter Leo. You're not screaming and jumping. So I have to make that
No.
Okay. But you still know how to, I think there is a sort of loving quality about Leos. And sometimes it's misused in that you don't take care of yourself. It's about.
That is true about her.
Always busy doing and giving. And sometimes get into situations where you get taken advantage of. More so, listen, everything I ever say about any zodiac sign can apply to any sign on the zodiac. We all have a little bit of everything. Like everybody is psychic, everybody is a little bit of all the 12 signs. But the Taurus moon sign is your emotional personality, how you respond emotionally. And Ponsetta, have you ever had a chart done? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think Lisa did one before.
I didn't know what I was doing though. So
yeah, okay. So I don't either. So we're both. So your moon sign is very powerful in your chart. Gives you a lot of direction, but you've got to follow it. You have to know and trust your own intuition and your own instincts, and then you'll achieve the things that you want to. So it's about believing in yourself. And then I noticed you have your rising sign. Where did we get that? That was
Gemini, I think, right?
Okay, so that is really. Gemini people are very charming, very nice, very fun, and I like your balance. You have the fire, you have your moon sign, which is earth sign, and then you have the air sign. So you have a little bit of everything there. So you're pretty well balanced, and I think people like you because I think they I don't know if they can say they trust you. I don't know about that.
There's a lot of respect. People respect you a lot, Ponsetta. You just command respect.
Yeah, I'm teasing with you a little bit. I got to tease.
Yeah.
If I don't have any fun, I can't come back. Okay.
Entertain us, Carol. Entertain.
Yeah, right. So the important thing is that the Gemini rising sign serves you well. And what this rising sign is, this is the way people see you, not necessarily your core personality, but this is the way they see you. And I think that you can do a lot of things. And I don't know that you always believe in yourself and have confidence in everything that you're able to do. because I think you're pretty smart, and I think I better say that, or they'll kick me off the show. No, that's true. It's true.
Fire.
Yeah. So I want to talk about something you probably don't know about is your Mercury, Venus, and Mars. I want to just go over that because we can't.
Okay.
And I use those for your personality. Your Mercury is how you think, how you reason, how you communicate, and how you get along. And I believe you said it was in Leo also. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you think, talk, act like Leo. Like, if it looks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's a duck. No, but in this case, it's a Leo. And I think that you are, okay, how can I put this? Is that you're always nice to people, and sometimes when they don't deserve it, is that you express yourself well. And I think that you think before you talk, unlike me. Yeah. And unlike the other people around here, not to mention their names, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we have that. And then we have your Venus is in, what did I write down there? A Gemini, was it?
Her Venus is in Leo.
Oh, Venus.
I'm sorry. Her Mercury. I'm so sorry. Her Mercury is in Virgo, but her Venus is in Leo. I'm so sorry about that.
Venus is in Virgo.
I'm sorry. Venus is in Leo. I got that mixed up.
Okay.
So actually the Mercury was Virgo, which is
Mercury cannot be in. It can be in Virgo. She's a Leo. I didn't know that. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, okay.
It's an equal houses thing, like you do.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you had I thought your moon was in Taurus, so it's still an Earth sign. Okay. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm talking about. I had you down. What did I have down here?
The ascendant is Gemini, and then if we're doing the Mercury, Mars, and Venus, Mercury is in Virgo.
I had you Leo as a Leo. You told me it was Leo.
I did tell you that, but I had it wrong. And then and Venus is in Leo. I'm so sorry.
Venus is in Leo. I mean, yeah.
And Mars is in Libra.
Mars is in Libra, and Leo is in Virgo.
Mercury is in Virgo.
So it's it's the same. It's the same thing. I think you do think before you speak. And this also makes you a little bit more organized and a little more definite about what you're thinking and what you're saying. I don't think you are one to rush into anything without having to think it out and reason it out. And it could be because the fact that there's consequences if you don't plan well ahead, everything. So, and yeah. What do you do for work?
I work for UPS. I'm a clerk.
Okay. So
I work public.
Okay, in the public, yes. That Leo, that means you have to smile all the time. And all those people that come in there. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So I'm going to go on to Libra. Mars is your mental, physical, emotional energy. And, anytime I see Libra on a chart, I have to say, it's about balance and about focusing. And I want to tell you that the jury is out on that one. I'm a Libra. I'm supposed to be balanced. And I've been working on that since I've been 0 years old. So I think that you do. Here's how I see you. I see you at work, doing your job well, with a smile on your face, and knowing that I don't see you getting really upset at stuff. I think you just kind of are smart. You work well, and you do well in your work. Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I love my job.
Okay, yeah, and I think people love you, and because you get the job done. You help people. I go into the UPS stores. I buy stuff from Amazon, and I think I return more than I buy. I think we're allowed to do that. I do. I count it. I think I've returned more than I bought. It's all weird.
How does that happen? That's funny.
Yeah, my husband said they're going to put a surcharge on it soon. I said, oh, no.
I love your husband.
Because you buy something and you don't know what it looks like till you get it. And then I decide I don't want it after I use it 20 times. No, I don't do that. I said, yeah. Yeah. We got one of those infrared things. You ever got those infrared for pain? And
no, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, you get their belts and everything, and they help really get rid of pain. They don't always work. And Jim said the first time he on his back, it really felt good, and then it wasn't. And then you get lazy about using it.
TENS unit, kind of like a TENS unit. Yeah.
It's so hard to stick with stuff. It is. I just feel like I do something and I organize my office and I look so good and I have everything in the right folders. And then I go look for something and it's totally gone.
You knew where it was before you cleaned, right?
Well, I know, but I didn't. I don't know. I always have to do stuff over again because I have so many files and they're empty. I'm afraid to put them in there because I'll get lost.
Because you know where they are before you put them in.
It's strange. It
is. I'm like that too. If I have disorder, I'll know where everything is, and when I clean, I won't know. So I try to keep everything in their places.
Well, I never know where anything is. So in my case, it's a matter of never. Yeah. But I am probably the most organized person with my time. I accomplish so much in time. I have everything that has to get done, and I don't stop until it's done. But but then I work. I mean, I work like straight through. I get up at 3:30 and work till, if I go out to lunch, maybe 11:30, or till later on, and then I take off the afternoon, and then I go back to work at the end of the day. So I have to watch a movie and take a nap. I'm so tired. Yes.
Maybe a peach vodka.
Oh yeah, no, I'm back to wine.
Wine is great. That's one of my favorites. What is the red wine or the white wine, or what kind of?
Yeah, well, the trouble with white wine is it goes down too fast.
Is that a trouble?
Yeah, but it's just you don't sip it gently. You kind of slurp it.
Yeah.
So I had to stop that. It was very bad.
Maybe go to champagne.
Very bad.
Very bad. Yeah.
Leo, you have a good chart. And I don't have the houses in front of you. I don't have your chart, but I like Leos. And now that you have a Virgo moon, I'm not sure, but no, I'm kidding. I have a Virgo, not Virgo moon. Virgo, you have Mercury. I keep getting this mixed up because I wrote it down fast. You have a Taurus moon and Gemini rising, and you have Virgo and Mercury and Virgo. See, Mercury is always either the sign of, the sign before, or the sign after. It's the closest planet to the sun. And it works that way in astrology. So it's a Taurus. Your moon sign would have to be in Taurus, Aquarius, Aries, or in Gemini. So I think you have yours in, I can't remember.
Her moon?
Yeah.
Taurus.
It's in Taurus. So you're a double Taurus.
No, she's a Leo and a Taurus.
No, you are. I'm talking about you.
Oh, me? I'm a Taurus sun, and then I am a Capricorn moon and a Cancer rising.
You can't have it. You can have the Capricorn moon. I'm sorry. I'm getting all my stuff mixed up here today.
It's okay, Carol. You always have it.
Yes. Okay. Capricorn moon and your Aquarius rising.
Cancer My rising is Cancer.
Cancer. Okay.
Hers is Aquarius. Misty's.
No. Hers is on here. We have this on here is Libra. Is. Oh gosh, what I wrote.
No, I'm pretty sure we had it wrong because I used to think she was a Cancer ascendant, and when we did the Aries podcast, I think she's an Aquarius. Right.
Let me check. I have here. I wrote down Leo. I have her down as a Gemini rising.
That's Ponsetta.
Yeah, not you.
Yes.
Ponsetta has got a Gemini.
I was talking about Aries. I mean,
so you're not any better than I am. Okay. Yeah, you have a Cancer rising. I know that. And you have Capricorn moon, Taurus sun. And I know Aries. I forgot your moon sign.
Aries, right? Aries. She's a double Aries.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Libra, Aries. And you're married to an Aries.
No, I'm married to a Libra.
Oh, you're the Aries.
Okay. She's an Aries, Aquarius, and she's married to the Libra.
You're married to the Libra, of course.
We got it, Carol. You're getting it back. Come on.
I'm getting it all back here. Okay. I know. I got it. I got it. Okay. So, Aries people, I like Aries people. I do. I like Leo people and I like Taurus people, but I will tell you who I don't like. Oh, now I better not. I could lose some business that way. So I think you have a nice chart, and I like the fact that you have Mercury in a Virgo, as it turns out, because that is really good for the Leo, and it really keeps you working and straight, and it's good. So you keep your Virgo Mercury, okay? Don't give it away. No, you don't want to give it away. Okay. So I want to talk about what's happening with Leos this month, though. Leos, you are featured. You've got Venus is retrograde, and you've got Mars in Leo. So this is a kind of Mars is the only planet I generally use besides Saturn and Jupiter, because Venus and Mercury stay in signs only 2, 3, 4 weeks. But Mars stays in for 6 weeks. So I look at that. So you have right now Mars is in Leo, it's on your sun. So that gives you a lot of energy. You should be either doing some great things this next several weeks. Is that maybe something new at work, something new is happening. It's going to be good for you. And Venus right now is retrograde. So any relationships you have, it doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean things are going on bad. It means nothing's going to happen. and you have to be really careful. You can get in fights or something or disagreements, and when it goes retrograde.
Don't people exes come back a lot during retrogrades too?
Does it what?
Don't exes come back? Ex lovers come back during Venus retrograde sometimes? I've heard that.
Yeah, I think they come back anytime, and you still need to get.
You're right. You're right.
Right. Oh, yeah. So I want you to know that all the planets that go retrograde, this is not a bad time. I'm going to tell you, like Jupiter, when it goes retrograde, this is a good time. It means taking care of older things in your life. It means taking care of getting stuff organized, getting stuff ready for things to happen. And Jupiter is going to stay retrograde until November 5th. And Jupiter stays retrograde until January, and Saturn stays retrograde until November 5th.
Okay.
So take advantage of Jupiter retrograde could be excellent, actually, for getting things done. You're thinking about moving, you're thinking about making changes, get the plans in order, get the repairs taken care of, get the stuff taken care of that needs to be done. And it could be in any area of your life, wherever Jupiter happens to be, if it's in your home or whatever. If Jupiter's transiting right now happens to be in Taurus. So for you Tauruses, this is a good time. This is supposed to be a really good year for you. When Jupiter goes retrograde, this is not bad. It is a time to get things organized and everything. I have a client who actually she's an agent, and he's a director in Hollywood. And I'm sort of like, not a retainer, but they'll call me if she's going to take an airplane flight. She wants to know if she's going to make it safely. And I thought, well, I have a 50-50 chance there. And also, she really wanted to know about, they had a house for sale that they've been trying to get rid of. And I told her she'd have an offer on the 17th. And she did on that date. But it wasn't a good offer. And I felt that they should have taken the offer, even though it was low, because of the market. And I said, and they just didn't do it. Then they had somebody else all ready to buy the house and made the offer. And they found they had $70,000 worth of foundation problems.
Oh, no.
Well, the house is 100
They should have taken that offer. Yeah. Well, they would have done the inspection and found it anyway.
Yeah, the inspection found it. And the thing is that the house has never been a problem, but the foundation is 100 years old. So what happens is cement starts to crumble after 100 years. Yeah, so it's a long time till it happens. So she wants to know what to do. When is a good time to sell? And I told her that this Jupiter, I didn't tell her what, she doesn't like to know all the details. I said, get your house ready, take care of the foundation. And she was going to put a second bathroom upstairs, do it, and you can get a bigger price for your house. Because it's a $2 million house.
Mm-hmm.
With a foundation problem? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now the whole house has been remodeled except for the foundation.
They got to remodel everything after they do the foundation too, probably.
Well, not necessarily. I think they got it worked out. Good. So they're going to have to, they weren't planning on it. So I'm sure that any inspector that would have gone through would have found the same problem, and of course, I think it's always a good idea before you sell a house to hire your own inspector and go through the house, and they'll tell you everything that's wrong with the house and you see take care of what you can. We had a foundation problem in our last house. They patched it up. So it worked out okay.
Well, the house I lived in had really bad foundation. It didn't until we had a flood because the plumbers didn't do it right when they redid our house on College Street, Misty. And the plumbers didn't do it right. And they didn't do a lot of work right, apparently, because they closed down. And, we couldn't.
You never know.
The house was screwed because they were closed down. Yeah, we couldn't do anything.
Right. Usually the foundation problem
flooded.
If there's problems with the soil and the land, like where we lived, they didn't do the geological station. There was a lot of shift, so that could have caused it too. So
yeah. So
anyway, for all you people out there wanting to know what your year is going to be like, everything is retrograde. Okay, we're talking up to Neptune is still retrograde. Everything, and Pluto is retrograde back into Capricorn. It's no longer in Aquarius right now. So I normally don't observe Pluto until I see all the other planets, what's going on. And a lot is going on. And for Capricorns right now, it's not going to last forever, but it's going to be about another year before it goes back to Aquarius. And it's not a bad thing, but it can be challenging when the other planets aren't working right. And right now, I think that for everybody, January 1st is going to be, things are going to get better, probably in our country too.
I hope so.
Good.
Get
That's
better.
good.
Yeah.
That is good. I do too.
So, and Taurus people, that you have that Jupiter is supposed to bring you good luck, but that doesn't mean it falls in your lap.
Got to make it happen. Yeah.
You have to, but it's there. And I think take advantage of the retrograde and to slow down, stop worrying about stuff, let go along with it. And with Leos, you have, let's see, just a moment, we got your rising sign there. We changed it back to
Gemini rising.
Gemini. Okay. So I'm just trying to think it's in Taurus. So in your 12th house, you have it transiting your 12th house. It's called the house of miracles, as long as the house of intimidation, not intimidation, I shouldn't say that.
The 12th house of intimidation.
I meant intuition, but also intimidation.
I love it. That's hilarious.
Yeah. We're going to intimidate you today. So okay.
I think you'll intimidate all of us. You're Leo.
You have a decision to make this year or time. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Okay.
Okay.
I had an offer on Alignable with somebody who does this podcast. It's a radio show. And she didn't tell me until the middle of it that it costs money. But it sounded good. They have a big leader. It sounded really good. And I trusted, I looked it up. It's legitimate. And but I can't go on until October. And I thought, I need help right now. I'm not going to worry about what's happening to me in October. And then I didn't like the fact that she told me it cost money, even though it was only $97, that she didn't tell me that off the bat. She knew if she told me at the beginning, I wouldn't listen to her. And so I resented that I felt sort of deceived, and I thought it's probably an okay thing. And I wrote her back and I said, I really need some help right now to spend my money. I'm having some challenges in business. I don't want to wait until the end of October to be on your podcast or on your radio show. And it was the sum total. And she had promised to call somebody for me to help me out. She didn't do that. So all in all, my gut said, part of me said, this is a great thing. Okay, do this. And then my gut told me not to. And the last time I went with something was when I was publishing a book, and I went with a publisher who paid. It was for pay, but it was not like the vanity presses today. And I wanted to do it so bad, and I kept feeling this isn't right, not right. And I went ahead with it, and it turned out to be really expensive. Yes. And they didn't.
I did it too.
Promise.
I did that with a book too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Morgan James Publishing Company. Always stay away from them. But what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to make a point here, is that when you have to trust your gut feeling. And I don't know if you do, but this is the time this year. Something looks too good to be true. I guarantee you it is. But this is also the year of miracles. Okay. In the 12th house is the house of miracles, and you have Jupiter transiting. So some good things can happen all by themselves for Taurus people, and for
maybe a lottery. Could she win a lottery, or could I win a lottery?
You have to buy a ticket first.
Yeah, and Morgana just gave me some numbers, but they're all below 20, so I'm a little weak.
Yes, don't knock it.
I'm not. I'm going to do them as soon as I get to Tennessee.
And Aries, this is about the 12th house things for you, and for Leo with your Gemini rising is also about trusting your instincts too. Both of you need to trust everything that you feel and to go with it. Wait a moment. Okay, that's going to stop for me, but because our phones go at the same time. We're a family of togetherness. Our phones ring together even.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And so, this is, I feel like I don't like to ever say anything's bad. I don't believe astrology is bad, good, or indifferent. It is what it is. And your life is what you make it. And you have free will, and you have free choices all the time. So when you say to me, Uranus is up here and this is bad or whatever, no. Maybe I don't like to say that, because we have to look at your whole chart. And how does that affect you? You're an Aquarius? Yeah. Uranus is your ruling planet. It's going to have but not for 14 years. Okay. And that's how long it is in a sign, 10 to 14 years. So I don't like to say anything on your chart is the defining moment of your natal chart or the defining moment of what's going to happen to you. Okay. feel that when I talk to people, I say these are trends for the year. This is a good time to start a business. This is a good time not to start a business. And this is when these planets are retrograde, and they mean business. Okay, we got Saturn, and we've got Jupiter, and we've got Neptune, and we got Leo. And Leo is one of these shadows. It starts the month before and lasts for a month or two afterwards. Okay, it lasts for a long time. The Leo influence, and the Venus
retrograde.
Yeah, it just stays, and of course, Venus will stay in Leo. I think it stays in there for quite a while, back and forth. So, and I think that having Venus actually really pretty good. Having it on your sun is good, and having it retrograde, it just means to slow down, to be careful, and not to make big decisions. And relationships could have problems, but they have problems without all the retrogrades, right? Right. We have problems with relationships. They are, and so this, I don't want to say this is a bad year or a good year, but this is a year that I think we're kind of going along with the way the country is right now. Okay. There's inflation. We have fears of wars. We have issues that are going on all the time. There's chaos in our schools, which is stuff is going on. So we have a lot of chaos going on. So what's going to happen in January? Either, I know this sounds awful, things are going to get worse, or they're going to get a whole lot better.
Let's say 50-50, get better.
Yeah. I feel like that I don't talk politics, but our country's in terrible debt, and we keep spending money.
Sure is.
And keep spending money when you're in debt doesn't make a lot of sense. So I feel there's going to be a change in the government. Making predictions is that I think we're going to see a change in our leader, one way or another.
And have to. Yeah.
I wish someone from our generation would come up.
I know, right?
Our generation kind of got shafted in politics.
Yeah. Well, it just, it used to be that nobody cared what your beliefs were. And today it's worthy of divorce and friendship separation. As you know, it's become more than a religion today.
Yes.
Maybe not in your life, but with other people. It has. Whatever party you're in, this is not about politics. This is about what is happening in our country, one way or another, and who's responsible or not. That's not the issue I'm talking about. It's just the
issue is we need to fix it. Who cares what happened? We need to fix it. People need to come together instead of fighting each other all the time over little things.
But that's idealism. That when you have strong agendas, that doesn't happen. That's the trouble. It's the strong agendas about differences in agreement on what needs to be taken care of in life. Okay. See, to me, our economy and our protection is the most important, because countries feel we're weak right now. They look at it.
To me, what's important because I've lived differently. We have a generation apart, and I have kind of a different opinion. I want my government to take care of my health. I mean, I believe they are now. They've done it. They're helping anyway. But that was something I think the government should take care of healthcare and food and stuff. The basic needs is what we pay our taxes for.
I 100% agree with you, and I happen to feel that I believe in good socialized medicine. Believe it or not, even with my strong conservative values, I feel that everybody deserves to be taken care of their health. I do. I think it's very wrong not to. And I don't feel that we should be taking care of the immigrants who are coming into our country, that getting free health. I think we need to take care of us.
I disagree with you on that. I do disagree with you on that. I think everybody's, worthy of whatever care they can get.
No, but
here's a melting pot. But you're in a different area. You're in a different area of the country. So that's different.
No, but the point what I'm getting at is that take care of our people first.
People take care of everybody. We can. We're capable of it. Our country.
But we don't.
We don't.
We have too many homeless people. I hate that.
Yes, me too.
What's that?
Me
I'm
too.
sorry.
We're not taking care of our people at all.
Homeless.
Yeah.
Homeless,
so it's fine to take care of, but when people are coming across the border, some of them are very dangerous. They're bringing drugs in. There's all kinds of stuff. So
we don't have the issues to take care of that right now.
Yeah. But the important thing is to take care of people here. Everybody deserves, they have two good countries. In Israel, where my niece lives, they have a healthcare system based on your income. Okay? So
that's what Obamacare does.
Well, it does, and it doesn't.
Not the right way.
Yeah.
Not the right way.
Then
It worked right the
England-
first few years, but then it didn't.
Then if you live in England, you get free health care and you have a supplement if you want all the frills. You know somebody who lived there. So your basics are taken care of. But if you get really, really sick and have big problems and stuff like that, some of that has to have a supplement.
What's that? Oh, you have to pay a little extra to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a surgery or something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like $1,000 a year or something, or $2,000.
Okay.
So, but also they take care of you when you get old. They have homes.
That is incredible.
Yeah. You know what I do? I'd spend all my money if I knew that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we have to worry about that. I've watched my grandparents who died just, spend every dime on it, trying to, stay with both my grandfathers had dementia. And my dad's father, he didn't have a good lawyer. And when they took him to be taken care of with Parkinson's and dementia, that took all his money, and this is elderly. This man was a pillar of his society. He worked for Boeing and he, invented things for Boeing that they still use today.
Yeah. So you have to be either extremely rich or extremely poor. My friend who works for
there's no in between.
Yeah. Visiting Angels. Are you familiar with Visiting Angels? Home health care. She's their marketing director or whatever. She says, if you're very rich, you have money to pay for it. And if you're very, very poor, you get some government subsidy.
That's not true. I know somebody who was very poor and couldn't stay in any home because it was like $5,000, $6,000 for 3 days.
Yeah. It's, you got to stay well. Okay.
Yeah. The government, that's in my opinion, what that should
I happen to agree with you. I feel that our healthcare should be taken care of for everybody. I do. Everybody should be on Medicare. That.
And make Medicare work right. Yeah. And doctors too.
Well, it's going broke. Yeah. Everything is going broke because people are getting money that are not in that. I think all these issues have an importance. Don't get me wrong about
they do.
Abortion and about this, about that. But what's really important is putting food on your table.
Yes, I agree.
That's what
I agree with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hungry people.
So it's not even about what political party you belong to. It's about common sense, about living well and taking care of the people who live in this country who pay taxes. Not about
common decency to each other and the respect for others' opinions.
Right. And we talk about immigrants. Well, my dad came from Ukraine. They lived in a tiny one room with a bunch of people and got started. They didn't have any help from the government. They survived. Yeah. So enough of that. The important thing is that, actually, that's the
important thing is that it's Leo's.
On the phone more than I am. Get the phone.
I love you, Carol. So, Carol, I have a question for you. I like how you did that. I could tell everything you said, but you didn't say it. I have a question for you, Carol. With all these planets in retrograde, what is the most influential retrograde? That Jupiter, do you think, or Saturn?
I think Saturn can be.
Yeah.
Because I think Jupiter has positive effects, and Saturn, and it depends. If you're Capricorn, which is ruling a planet of Capricorn, or if you have bad aspects to Saturn on your chart, a lot of things go with it. If you have Saturn in, my
Saturn's in 12th house.
Yeah. That is just that is not a big effect. That's just effect on your mind and who you are. But
what was a big effect on my mind?
Your mind's going crazy. We know that's okay. But if you're in the second house, if Saturn is in the second house and you have Saturn conjunct or square, not opposition so much, it's the squares. I don't oppositions in relationships are fine. Squares in relationships are very challenging. Okay, they are. They almost always are. And I think that when Saturn is square your 4th house or your 10th house or your 6th house, that's your health. I have a thing on there. I don't ever discuss people's health. They're not allowed to.
They don't like it. It's really, it's supposed to be illegal for psychic readers to, even though it's entertainment only.
I don't want to be held liable for anything I say, particularly when I do it on videos.
Yeah, right.
I don't. And if they ask me if they're going to have babies or a baby's healthy, I said, I don't know.
I don't know, though. Yeah, I never know either. I mean, it's the truth.
I don't know.
Sometimes the guide will come through.
Everclear, they ask
they're going to have a baby, but I don't know. My guide's just saying that,
Like, on Everclear, when they ask you a question and want an answer in 2 minutes, I'm thinking, who the hell knows the answer to this? Yeah.
You're supposed to for $2.
I know we're supposed to. Absolutely. Yeah. I did write a note asking why business is tough. Everybody's complaining. Everybody. Yeah. And no answer on that.
I've been getting business for the first time in ages. They're starting to market again. So I think that's helpful.
Okay. I noticed my last few days are good.
Mine have too. The last few days. Okay. It just started this week.
Okay. So there's something going on, because I got cut off. I went from doing fabulous to.
Everybody did.
Blank.
Everybody did.
Yeah. And all my old clients are.
It's not just Everclear. I've heard this from other people working other platforms. It was just kind of like an on and again. Now maybe it's the astrology. Everything's chaos.
Yeah.
So
just remember, there's always money. There's always money. There's always people with money to buy our services.
No, they might not have problems. They don't have problems. They don't call usually.
Well, we can start creating some problems.
You're so funny, Carol. I think you are in a mood today. You are in a mood. I love it. It's funny.
I have been really lucky on there. I've had wonderful people. I have clients
I love so much.
Even new people. There's probably.
Yes. I just had a new client yesterday that I was like, oh my God, I love you. We talked 30 minutes.
I had one today. I have one of the most difficult clients in the world. And I said to her one time, give me a chance to answer your question. Okay. Give me and she's now one of my best ones and she loves me. So, but I've had some ones that will leave you a bad review, but I've had so few that aren't nice and extended. So I feel really good about that.
Good.
So I just want to
focus on those lovely clients. I have like a few that I just,
I know.
It's like I know them like best friends or something.
I know.
The coworkers.
I'm ready to say, I don't have to pay me. I'll come visit you. Yeah, I think, oh my God.
I know, right?
I can't do that. So
back to Leo. Let's kind of like maybe
let's go. Yes, or we're gonna. Ponsetta is gonna leave us if we don't talk about her.
Oh no, she's loving it. I can tell.
I won't do. No, I know you won't. I know that's fine. Yeah. So okay, Leos. So I'm going to ask you. Is there something you'd like to know and ask me?
No.
Are you afraid? Don't be afraid. No, it's okay.
No, I really don't want to know anything right now.
That's my girl. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's okay?
I'm following everything you're telling me. It is so true. So I'm listening.
But
the things I want to know is like you answering them when you're telling me about it.
Okay.
Well, you already did.
Yeah, really did.
So, you have a really good chart. Okay. As I told you that, you really do. You have everything is working really well for you. And
she's one of the strongest women I've ever met, Ponsetta.
Well, I like to see the balance of the planet. You have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And you don't have a lot of water. So I don't know if you have any water signs. I don't think Gemini, Libra.
I didn't see any, and maybe the Neptune.
I don't either. I don't have any water signs, and you know that the water signs are not the most emotional people. It's the Libras and the Leos are the most emotional of all the people.
Interesting. Yeah, she doesn't have any water that I see.
I forgot to put my glasses on for you guys. Okay, are you ready?
Ooh,
sure. Stand up and see the glasses with the shirt.
You are styling.
I'm doing them on my videos because I thought I was getting boring because all these other astrologers, one of them, I swear to God, cocktail dress, hair back, and she does all her readings her videos in her bedroom. Do you think she has a lot of guys following her?
Maybe.
Oh God. And there's another one called the Astro Boyfriend. And he goes like, oh, you Geminis and you Virgos.
Everybody's trying to do their own thing. Get there.
He has millions of followers. I think it's great. I think that they
I love that people can express themselves.
They found a way to make it happen. I think it's fabulous.
Me too.
It may not be me, but
I think you're doing all right, Carol.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so Leo, I think that other than relationships having to watch because of Venus, and also are you thinking about doing anything in your house right now?
Yes, really want to move. I'm looking to move, but I do need to do some repairs in order to move.
Yeah, because I think that you want to find someplace that's a little bit, I don't know if you want it bigger, but you want to live in a better place, a little nicer, you know. Are you in an apartment or renting a house, or do you own a house?
Own a house.
Okay.
But about just relocating out of the area is what I really want.
And where's your place you want to go if you had a choice?
Not far. I don't want to go far. I'll probably still stay in.
If I remember correctly, and this just came out of nowhere. I remember, I think the very first reading I gave you, remember we had that reading real late at night, the very first reading I gave you 1,000,000 years ago on the phone when we first talked. And I believe at that time, I told you that Portia would buy you a house someday. I just remembered that. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
I just remembered that.
Either buy or build, and I'll be able to pick out what I want.
Okay. And you want to leave the city, though? You want to leave are you in the same city together, by the way?
It's a safe area.
No, it's the same city. Same as Lisa.
Muscle Shoals. Is Portia still in Muscle Shoals?
We're not.
Yes,
we're not
Portia
in the same city.
Shows.
Oh, I thought you meant her daughter. She and her daughter are in the same town. All three of us.
No, she's talking about you, Lisa.
Yeah.
Ponsetta. Y'all are not.
All three of us are in different towns in Alabama, but we're all about, like, Misty and I are about 20 minutes apart. Ponsetta and I are about 45 minutes apart, and Misty and Ponsetta are, put those together or whatever, that maybe 65 minutes. Yeah, that's math. I don't know.
So,
there she's fading, guys. She's fading.
Yeah, we're having leftovers.
You know, you came in like a firecracker, Carol, and you are going out like a firecracker. So let's I want to thank our sponsor, Everclear, because they are awesome and we love them so much. Everclear is a place where you can get advice from psychics and empaths so you can get the clarity you need to create the life you deserve. It's everclear.com or an app. And we are both on there, Carol and I. And lastly, I want to ask Carol. Oh, first of all, I want to say thank you, Misty.
Thank you.
And I'd like to say thank you, Ponsetta.
You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, I'm working on this. I've been playing Misty every day. I'm getting it ready for my concert for you guys.
We're coming.
Yes.
We're coming.
Yes. I'll play it you know what? I never get nervous talking to people. I sit down at the keyboard and my husband walks in and I get so nervous I can't play.
Yeah.
I'm a beginner. And I'm working on Misty. I want to be able to play that. It's going to take another 6 months.
In 6 months, we'll have you back to play it. And it'll be Capricorn season.
Yes.
Aquarius season.
Christmas. We'll do it for Christmas.
Christmas, yes. You can play at Christmas, yeah. So lastly, I would love to know if you have any advice for Leos. Right meow.
Take some time out. Don't rush into anything. Be careful. If you're thinking about moving like you are, look at all your options. Look at what you feel the value of your house and financially how it's going to work out before you make any choices. You know, and I think that you're going to be fine. But you're going to find your perfect little house. Okay, it's time to move. You want something new, maybe something more updated. I don't know, something more that you can fix up differently, or just something different. How long have you lived in your house?
I've lived here about 24 years.
Oh, okay, it's time to move. Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah,
it was new.
It was a great house. I love your house.
So it was new.
Yeah. So, but look around, make sure what are the prices going for? What are the prices you want to pay? Do a lot of research right now. And so that when you're ready to do it, you're going to feel like you can call up a realtor or whatever for sale by owner, however you do it, and you can sell your house. The market is going down right now. And I wouldn't think about selling a house, I'm going to say, until next February. Okay, this is a real bad time to thinking about selling a house, and
that gives her enough time to research it. And
this is a good time.
Good advice.
And this is with Jupiter being retrograde. This is the time that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing: is taking care of the repairs in your house, have a pre-inspection, and be sure that their foundation is good. Make sure that the electricity works, and make sure that your plumbing. Make sure all your basics are good. And you might want to do some stuff to fix it up or add new appliances, change the carpet, do things that will show the house well.
You have been for like a while, Ponsetta, like slowly.
Yeah, I started on doing stuff and I hadn't finished, but Yeah, I want to change out the windows.
Yeah, but make sure the basics are okay. Be really careful. The electricity and the plumbing and all of that is all up to code, up to date. And I would really have even somebody come in and look at it. And pay a plumber to come in and check out someone you trust, not somebody who wants to get your business. And also because those are big deals right now. Okay, and also, do you have carpet in your house?
No.
Okay, so you have wood floors?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. That's what everybody wants. So you don't have to worry about carpet and changing your carpet. Just that the house is. After 24 years, there's a few things that are a little out of date, which isn't bad. But
I've been changing it out throughout.
You have. You kept it updated in a lot of ways.
Okay, so your house will be very saleable.
Yes.
But make sure it's where you want to move and what you want to spend, what the value of your house is, and this is the time to do that until the end of the year. Until the end of the year.
That's great advice, Carol. And thank you so much again.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you have to go.
Oh, you can keep going, but I
have to go have a glass of wine. I've been waiting for a glass of wine.
Oh, you really need it. And don't take the glasses off while you drink it.
Anyway, thank you for having me. Ponsetta, it was a great pleasure to meet you.
You too.
It's always a great pleasure when we have Carol. And Ponsetta, thank you. I can't believe you're here. I'm just like
I'm so excited.
It's a miracle. It's the happiest day.
Thank you.
Listeners and watchers,
I love that name. I love the name Misty. I do. I think that's so beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Name.
It's so Aries. Or is it? Yes.
Aries.
Are you a Libra? No, you're an Aries. I know you're an Aries.
She's trying to go back into her confused state.
I will not forget that. Okay.
I know.
I had a little jumble on the signs today. I've been working with a lot of signs.
There are a lot.
I did 2 chart connections today.
What's that? What's a chart connection?
On Alignable, where you go on an hour, you have like 30, 40 people. They pair you up with other people.
And you did that like chart?
Yeah. Let me, let's have
we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that
we'll have a conversation.
Meanwhile, Misters and watchers, Carol, we love you. We love Ponsetta. We love Misty. And we love our listeners and watchers. And you again, probably tomorrow. No, I think we have a podcast on Saturday. And I will be vending at an event. And I will be doing the podcast in my car. So
very good.
See you then, listeners and watchers.
Okay. Bye, Misty.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.